My name is Laura Broxton. I'm from the National Animal Rights Association, and we're protesting outside Fossetts Circus today because they have Animal Act in their show.
And Fossetts, compared to other circuses, they only have, say, pony acts and a dog act and a horse acts,
Yes.
compared to other ones where elephants and camels abuse. So, like, a lot of people wouldn't associate that with animal cruelty.
That's true. People would think if it's just horses or dogs that it wouldn't be that much of an issue, that the only big animal welfare, animal rights issue would be the wilder animals. But the fact is, these animals are still show animals. They're still performing acts that would not be natural to them. Horses dancing up on rings, and being led around arenas with fire, with music, with noise, is not something that they would naturally do or find enjoyable or comfortable. Horses are very delicate, shy animals, and loud noises do spook them. They do not rear up on their hind legs naturally and dance around to music. It's still strenuous on them, it's still damaging to their ligaments, and it's still unethical to have animals perform in this way when it's not something that they would actually choose to do. So, although they don't have wild animals, we're trying to get people to look at the bigger picture. No animals are necessary for a circus. Focus on human acts and acrobats, that kind of thing. There is no need to use any animal, whether it's domesticated or wild, to entertain people.
And Fossetts Circus has only recently gone back into using animals, and I think it was only 2012 or so that they came back into it. Do you know why they've gone back to this, or do you have any conclusions why they might have gone back rather than just being an animal-free circus?
As far as I know, the reason that they stopped using animals years ago was because simply they couldn't afford to keep the animals. It wasn't an ethical decision on their part, and only in the last year and a half or so were they offered a new horse act, and they took it. So for them it wasn't never an ethical decision, it was a financial one. So, they could stick with just using horses, or they could get in more animals next year. We don't know, but regardless, we're still looking for people to boycott them until they're completely animal free permanently.
Do you have any knowledge of the particular treatment of the animals in this circus, so like the housing and what way they're actually treated inside the circus itself?
No, unfortunately, when it comes to circuses, animal rights groups and animal rights activists are too well known to actually get in and see what the conditions. When that happens, it's usually undercover activists. And, these animals may be fed, they may have water, but their enclosures are never adequate and their training is never appropriate. Well, I think it's important for people, when they want to bring their kids to a day out, look, if it's a circus in your area, really check to see if it's animal free or not. Don't presume that animal circuses are a thing of the past. They most certainly are not. A lot of people come up to us on their way in with kids saying, oh, he asked to go, we brought him, we didn't know it was animals, or we won't bring him again. That's simply not good enough to the animal. People need to make informed decisions and choose to educate their child that animal cruelty is not something that people should find entertaining. You need to look into what you're going to, what you're paying into, because giving circuses money is directly keeping these animal circuses in business. So we'd ask people to be very sure that if they're going to a circus, that it is 100% animal free.